This is the fountain I got on Amazon. It's supposed to look like a bronze metal, but it's plastic. Very lightweight, easy to maneuver. It shows you in the instructions that there's actually an area here that you can fill with sand to give it more support, and it does come with 5 stakes. I didn't stake it down, I didn't fill it up with sand because I'm still debating about like placement of where I put it. Once I know for sure, then I'll stake it down and make sure it gets some more weight to it so it won't tip over. It does come with the solar fountain, which I have one already, honestly, and it's a love and hate relationship with them. My first one was too small, the straws were too long because this is a smaller plate compared to that, so I had to trim it to fit. Now I noticed there are some differences between the solar panels. It's not exactly the same. Obviously this one comes with it, which is nice that it comes with it, but it is smaller. The straws are longer, but not long enough. So the reality is they're not a one size fits all. Honestly, I think that's a design flaw. They should have created some sort of suction underneath to stick it in place and do away with the straws altogether. I think a better design to keep it in the center would have been better. As far as the spraying goes, it really depends how much sun it gets. Right now it's a lot of shade, so it's not spraying that much. This one's getting more sun, so spraying higher. But it does spray higher when it's in full sun. I actually prefer it lower because if you could see, when it goes higher, it can go out of the dish too. And there's barely a breeze and it's still going out of the dish. When it's really breezy and windy, it'll completely spray out, and then you have to refill the water quite often. So that is kind of a design flaw. I might do away with it and just take it out. The other design flaw of the solar panel, not the whole thing, just the solar, is that there's no auto shut off. So when their water runs dry, it's gonna struggle to keep trying to work, and it'll make an annoying buzzing sound. So at that point, it's either refill the water or take it out and flip it upside down so it doesn't get any sun at all, keep it in the darkness. So that's, I mean, I get annoyed if I have to fill up water several times a day. So a lot of times I just don't use them. Sometimes I do because it is pretty to look at when it works. But that's the problem, because it won't stay centered, or the slightest breeze will come out. I'm hoping with this larger dish it won't be an issue. My other one was very small. This one's a lot bigger, which has been very pretty. I love it. But we'll see how well this part holds up. But I really got it for this overall, but I'm just letting you know on both parts of it how it works. It does come with several different fountain heads, so you can have your choice of how you want it to spray out. The instructions are very small, and it'll tell you like 1, 2, 3, and 4 as far as these spout heads, except that they're not actually numbered. So you're playing the guessing game of what works. So instructions could be better too, and the diagrams too, of which part is what. But overall, it is really nice. I do love it. I love the fountain itself. That is worth it to me, and it's so lightweight and easy to move around. So if I decide I don't want it here with my flowers, they're growing nicely. If I don't want it here, then I can always move it. One of the reasons I actually placed the flowers underneath, I figured if the water's going to come out, at least water my plants. But yeah, overall it's beautiful fountain. I'm just not in love with the way the solar fountain itself works, but the bird bath fountain is really nice, the whole bird bath. So yeah, I just wanted to give you the details on it. One other thing to note though, I know it's hard to tell in the video, it is not, even when it's on solid leveled ground, when I put it together in my house, it's a little bent. It is not perfectly straight. Being on the ground, I was able to play with it a little bit, and then kind of just, it screws in together from top part, base, that part, and then the bottom part. So just kind of playing with it to get the right balance, and once I stake it, hopefully I can balance it a little bit better so it'll be leveled. That was my only issue with the slight bend. It's not leveled. So a few minor design flaws, but it's still very pretty. And a lot cheaper than a full solid concrete or metal one.